BFS bait finesse system, allowing you to throw small lure on a bait caster. So before we jump to my BFS setup for a bass, what do I do with my BFS setup is I will go to the creek, spawn small lake, and the lure I will downsize any traditional lure that you can imagine of. I'll give you example. This is 5-inch Cinco. I use that on you use that on a wacky rig. I switch to 4-inch. Your half-ounce spinner bait or chatter bait, I will throw on a 1/8 ounce. The smallest one, your regular frog, I'll switch into a small one. As you can see right here, Wapo Plopper 90s, I will switch to 60. The line. So the line that I'm gonna use from 10 pounds to 8 pounds braided line. Alright, this sounds crazy, but that's what I do. Why? Because I have more confidence with 10 to 8 pounds of line. If I set the hook, like really set the hook, if I use a small frog like this, I will use 10 pounds. Alright, and any single hook, wacky rig, Texas rig, or weedless Cinco, spinner bait, chatter bait, small bass bait, that I'm gonna throw on 10 pound. Alright, you got that. And then the rod itself are gonna be from medium light to light action rod. Alright, hold on. I know this is BFS bait finesse system, but what I do is just downsize the regular rod and reel and lure. If I throw like you have your medium heavy, I will downsize to medium light. Your medium action, I will downsize to light, because nobody knows sometime that I go to the creek, there is some 2 pound 3 pounder small mount. I want to be able to set the hook. The point is I want to be able to throw small lure and have a good hook set ratio. That's why I'm going from medium light to light. Alright, now we jump to the rod and reel, and all of these are gonna be GDM products, or Japanese market, whatever it's called. So yeah, all right. My first setup from the reel, Shimano Aldebaran BFS, the XG. This is the highest gear ratio. This is my baby. I pair this with the Daiwa BLAZON, 2 pieces. I forgot to mention all of these rod gonna be 2 pieces, but they do have 1 pieces. I mean, I just trust Japanese product when they have 2 pieces rod. They feel like 1 pieces rod. I don't know how they do that. Just so awesome. So this is the, I don't know if you guys can see it, Daiwa BLAZON C66 medium light 2. So 6 foot 6 inches medium light. Lure rating from 1/8 to half ounce, 3.5 gram to 14 gram. Alright, the line from 6 to 14 pounds. So this is like my go-to setup. Everywhere I go, if I have to choose one rod and one reel to go fishing on the creek, just carry one, I will grab this. So light, just so freaking light. I can cast this all day. And as you can see, the lure around this I use for everything, like everything, but mainly I'm gonna use this as a single hook, like a wacky rig, weedless Cinco, Texas rig looking, or Helgamite. Like I say, I want to have a good hook ratio. And yeah, this rod has all the X braiding or whatever it's called. Just looks so cool with Fuji guide ring. And yeah guys, this is my first setup. Like I said, this is my baby. This is the first choice, like, yeah, like your baby. This is like, if I have to take one rod and reel, man, and smooth too, I will take this guy right here. I'll take this guy all day. All right, now we're gonna move to second setup. All right, my next setup is, this is not BFS reel. This is Daiwa TATULA 80. I converted to BFS. I got a lighter shallow spool, and then I included drag clicker in here. So this is the 6.3 gear ratio. What I use this for are gonna be spinner bait, something like charter bait, and then if I need to going slow, I will go slow with this reel. And then the rod itself, this is Shimano ZODIAZ. Oh, this is their alright, this is their 610 medium light 2 pieces. I know you guys can see it. Alright, lure rating from 5 to 15 gram. And you guys can see it. Basically this is 6 foot 10 inches, and again 2 pieces rod. And this is feel like fast action, but because this is like 2 inches longer, they're little bit slower than the 6.6 that I have. So I use this is as a spinner bait, charter bait, and all of that kind of lure. So reaction, so I can go slow, like super slow with this reel and rod. As you can see, looks so pretty, so handsome. Yeah, and 10 pound of line, of course. So this guy right here. So we're gonna move to the next setup. All right, my next setup are gonna be my top water setup. So this is a Shimano Curado BFS HG. I use this as my top water setup. So not as smooth as the Aldebaran, but this is a tank. That's all I can say. This is a tank. This is my first BFS reel, and then I pair this with Daiwa BASS X. I know you guys can see it. There you go. There's a BASS X. So this is the 662 medium light. The lure rating are the same with the BLAZON 1/8 to half ounce, but the difference between this and the BLAZON are, this is a lot cheaper that you can find right now, about $100 or $99 on eBay. And then they have the braiding X, but only this section right here. This section doesn't have a braiding X, just kind of like regular fiber carbon or whatever. Still has the Fuji ring guide, which is good, and then not a cork handle, just like Eva foam. Like I said, this is the cheapest one, and kind of like a little bit heavier than the BLAZON, but still for $100, if you can find this. This is the medium light. I believe that they do have the light one. So yeah, this has been a tank for me. I use this as my top water setup, and yeah, on the creek I catch like 3-pounder smallmouth on this. I just feel confident still with a 10 pound of braided line. So we're gonna move to a next setup. All right, my next setup are gonna be the light setup. All right, now we're going light. What I use is, this is for like any swim bait has an open hook or jig head like this. This is the Mega Bass. I will use this on my light setup. As you can see right here, this is small or 2.8 inch swim bait, and then gonna pair with 1/8 ounce of a jig head. So this is Daiwa GEKKABIGIN. This is so smooth, like, oh my god, just like butter, just like butter. This butter is smooth. So this has been a tank for me too, and then I paired it with 8 pound of braided line. As you can see, 8:5 gear ratio. All right, the rod. Now we talk about the rod. Daiwa BLAZON again. I don't know why, but this is the 6/8. I know you guys can see it. 6/8 2 pieces. It stands for BF, probably bait finesse. Lure rating are from 116, 3/8 until 3/8, or 1.8 gram to 11 gram, 5 to 12 pounds of line. So this is a little bit slower. Like I said, I use this as a swim bait and smaller lure on a creek or on a pond. And yeah, it's just been awesome, just like any other Daiwa BLAZON. They have cork handle right here, and then kind of like monochrome, like this carbon fiber right here. So yeah, this has been my swim bait setup, like a small swim bait, whatever you call it. And then yeah, the only problem with this is you cannot put too much line in here. It's like small spool right here. And then they recommend it from 3 until 7 gram, from 1/8 until 1/4 ounce of lure on this reel right here. They will perform like really good. All right, and then now we're gonna move to the next setup. All right, the next setup are the same one that I use for my lure, even smaller, like a rooster tail, any small lure. I'll be going with this guy right here. This is Shimano SLX BFS. This is the, I forgot what this is, the 8.2 gear ratio. I paired this with a Shimano EXPRIDE 6.3 light, 2 pieces, bait finesse system. They even have a word over there, bait finesse system. And they have carbon monocork on this set right here. The cork itself are super nice feeling, strong. And then I just changed the handle. This is not come from the factory. I changed the handle, and this is the 6.3. Where is the, hold on, yeah, this is the 6.3 2 pieces. And then the lure rating are 1/8 to 3/8, 3.5 until 10 gram. So this is all of my like small lure too that if I need to throw. There it is right there, guys. All of my setup. Why do I have a lot of this setup? Is because I have kayak, so I can carry like all of these, or maybe 4 if I'm need to go to the creek without my kayak. I just take 1 or any other small, or if I go to the pond, I just need to carry 3. I will be carry 3. Just depends the situation, what it's gonna look like. But all of them like this. Sorry, I don't talk about the price because my wife gonna watch this. I don't wanna see kill me. No, she's not. She's I love her so much. So yeah, all of the setup here and all of these are bass orientation, because tip itself doesn't feel like moderate fast. They feel like a fast action. They have some good enough backbone. All right, guys, there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next one. Ciao.